What is the shelf life of a salt pregnancy test?
Hello and welcome. Today, we'll be diving into the fascinating topic of salt pregnancy tests, with a particular focus on their shelf life. A salt pregnancy test is a homemade test that some people use to try to confirm a pregnancy. However, it's essential to clarify upfront that salt pregnancy tests are not scientifically validated or reliable, and they should not replace conventional pregnancy tests or medical advice.
What is a salt pregnancy test?
A salt pregnancy test involves mixing urine with salt to observe a reaction, which is believed by some to indicate pregnancy. The underlying principle is that the HCG hormone, which is present in the urine of pregnant women, will react with the salt, leading to a clumpy or cheesy texture. But again, it's crucial to understand that this test is not scientifically backed or medically reliable.
Does a salt pregnancy test have a shelf life?
Since a salt pregnancy test is a homemade test involving nothing more than regular table salt and the person's urine, the concept of a shelf life doesn't apply in the traditional sense. Salt itself has an indefinite shelf life. As long as it's stored properly in a dry location, it doesn't spoil or lose effectiveness. Your urine, on the other hand, should ideally be fresh when conducting any kind of urine-based test. This is because the composition of urine changes over time as it's exposed to air and as bacterial growth occurs. Therefore, the shelf life of a salt pregnancy test is primarily tied to the freshness of the urine used rather than the salt.
Should you rely on a salt pregnancy test?
Though homemade tests like the salt pregnancy test might seem appealing due to their simplicity and low cost, they're not accurate or reliable indicators of pregnancy. In the realm of medical testing, accuracy and reliability are paramount. False negatives or positives can lead to unnecessary stress or a lack of necessary medical attention. Therefore, if you suspect that you might be pregnant, it's best to use an over-the-counter pregnancy test, which is designed to accurately detect HCG in urine, or visit a healthcare provider for a blood test. These methods are scientifically validated, highly accurate, and reliable. In conclusion, while the salt itself used in a salt pregnancy test has an indefinite shelf life, the test as a whole doesn't really have a shelf life in the traditional sense. Despite this, it's vital to understand that the salt pregnancy test is not a reliable method of confirming a pregnancy. If you think you might be pregnant, it's always best to use a medically approved pregnancy test or consult with a healthcare provider. We hope this discussion has been informative and helpful. Thanks for watching.